Here I am in pod 4 with Ben. Ben, sadly you missed the main kind of showcase nights, but we made sure we were able to kind of sweep up the performance, so to speak, with again in front of your peers. Quite a few of the second years and some of the first years came out to witness it. What you opted for, even though you joined the course as a vocalist, you've got a new skill, which is the bass, and you wanted to kind of demonstrate your skills in that capacity, which is great. The fact that you're learning a new instrument and again bouncing off some really good competent musicians. I've made some notes here, same as I did with everybody else. But what did you think about your performance? What was your kind of reflection on it?
I thought it went well. There was a couple of muck-ups, but when isn't there, and also like I needed to sort of like look up more. I need to sort of become more confident with where my hands are going on the bass. And
which is something I picked up on here. Yeah. So you're aware of that. But something you want to pursue a little bit further, playing bass and perhaps bringing the vocal into it as well.
Yeah,
and
working on that.
So that's something which is already a strength of yours. If you can kind of get the two going simultaneously, then that'd be fantastic. Yeah, cool. So I listed these notes I took. Energetic opener with a Scar-esque composition. Really enjoyed the track itself. You know, it's very uncomplicated, sort of two main parts to it, more riff and very, very energetic with the rhythmical composition. I put demonstrating a new skill learned in the second year on bass guitar, playing mainly solid with only minor errors. And one thing you've just picked up there, I've put lots of fret gazing and as concentrating on the part, using a thumb and then finger techniques, but with an effective stance. Felt like you looked like you were controlling the instrument and playing it. And as you've just said yourself, with more confidence with the instrument, you won't have to kind of look at what you're doing. You can just then focus on the audience and your band members and interact. I put here assisted by Baldy on drums, Taylor and Will on guitars. Then I put the second track, I put false start, but then improved, demonstrating a rock-driven riff, again with lots of concentration and sadly kind of no movement in the performance. But I think those two things will definitely come with familiarity. Just keep working on it. Assisted by Matt on drums and Will C on guitar. And then the final track I've put impressive and melodic bass riff showing good use of finger technique and kind of what I've called semi-chord use, because it wasn't necessarily full chords, but it was like a top line and then the root notation. But I really enjoyed it. Very Red Hot Chili's-esque, that sort of vibe. I put a slight hesitancy in performing by restarting the riff. So as you were sort of playing it, you were kind of getting a little bit lost and then picking it up again. But I felt it was extremely well accompanied again by both Matt and Will C, and got a really good prospect to turn into a really, really good song. I think what you got to do is perhaps look at those starting points and look at just completing what you're doing and thinking, okay, where do you see yourself adding a vocal melody, singing a vocal to that? And those guys, you know, calling upon their services, they're always going to do a really good job for you. But I think it's kind of probably whipping up a bit of enthusiasm in what you're doing on a project, and just having a clear focus about it and thinking, okay, in a couple of months, this is where I want to be at with it. I want to have X amount of material written, X amount recorded, have an actual band to be able to perform it all. And I think that would definitely help your motivation with the course, and you'll come away feeling quite satisfied that there's something you're proud of accomplishing. This is what I think, really. It's more probably a communication and a commitment thing. You know, those two words really that are going hand in hand. I think will be as soon as you commit to something, then you've just got to be able to then communicate to get those people in to perform how you want them to perform. Really,
definitely.
Cool, but very well done. Thank you.